Hola, hola, hola. Hello, beloved. It's me, Sunshine Day, your spiritual living coach. Welcome to another edition and another episode of A Spiritual Remedy. We are having amazing conversations and engaging in a meditation practice, a spiritual practice, because I see a world where clean and sober people, where people in recovery are living their best life and loving it. So what I get an opportunity to do is provide loving support and spiritual tools for your personal transformation. What a great weekend it has been, and what a great month this has been. I can't believe we are already on the 27th of June, the 28th of June, the last Monday of the month. And this year has gone by so quickly. We're already, halfway through. And if you're anything like me, I always like to review to see what's been happening. Happy Monday, sunny day, bright and shiny morning to you, beloved. Good morning, Bertha. So glad that you're hanging out as well. So, here's the review, right? This month, we've been on the topic of wholeness. So my question is, and I want you to just kind of jump right in, because it's important for you to anchor this in. If you were living from your wholeness, what would your life be like? What would life be like if you lived from your wholeness? Buenos días, Elsa. Qué gusto me da verte esta mañana. I love it that we have English and Spanish speakers on the call today. It's so beautiful and so inclusive. So what would your life be like if you lived from your wholeness? ¿Qué sería de tu vida si está viviendo del conocimiento que tú eres completa? ¿Cómo vivía la vida si estaba viviendo del sentimiento que mi vida es completa? What would your life be like if you live from wholeness? What do you think you would be experiencing and living in this moment? And that's the key, because here's what's up. We have been programmed to believe that we're dope fiends, alcoholics, broken, that we are not good enough, that we have this problem or that problem or the other problem, and the truth is, you are whole right now. That is the truth of who you are, irrespective of the human experience that we may be having. We may be experiencing addictions, alcoholism, overeating, anxiety, stress, fear, doubt, despair. That is what we experience, but it is not who you are. You may be experiencing those things. Let me make myself clear. You may be experiencing those things, but it is not who you are. You may be experiencing health problems and health challenges, but it is not who you are. Who you are is wholeness. And to the degree in which you begin to be the creator of your life, the predominant creator of your life. It's to that degree that you get the opportunity to live in the fullness, in your fullness, in your wholeness. And that is, I think, what is like the most important go home message for this month about wholeness. And I'm so excited. Oh, good morning, Carol. So glad that you're with us this morning. Yes, exactly. I'm so glad that you like this message. Here's the deal is we think, we think that we are our race, our age, our gender, our sexual orientation, our height, our weight. We think that we are our addiction or alcoholism or whatever it is that we are recovering from. We think we're that. We think we're our socioeconomic class. But who we really are is life. We are life. And these labels, these titles, these things have been placed upon us to limit us. As soon as a label or a name is placed upon you, you are limited. Because see here, when you were born as infinite possibility. And then they named you Carol or Elsa or Bertha or Sunny. As soon as you got the name or Barry or John, as soon as you got the name, already the human experience was limiting your potentiality. Thank you, Patty. I am not my labels. What I am is wholeness. What I am is joy. What I am is abundance. All of the things that we've been going over in the last several months, that is the truth of who you are, that potentiality. You see, and then when you were born, just based on your body parts, they told you you're a boy, you're a girl, based on your skin color, based on your parents, then you were told your race. You keep breathing in and out long enough, they count how many days you've been alive on this plane and this planet, right? Laura says, I am holy and whole. Absolutely. So here's the deal, is that we have been in agreement with these labels when in fact, our true identity, our real ID is the fullness of spirit, the fullness of the divine right here, right now. I'm not becoming anything. I am right now. And for those of us, especially those of us in recovery, when we continue to anchor in that I'm an alcoholic, that I'm a drug addict, and we continue to think in these limited ideas of I'm broken, we can never advance. We can never advance beyond that because of the label that we're now agreeing with and we're putting on ourselves. Now, I get it. You know, in certain 12-step meetings, you have to identify and say that you're this or that. You know, you could say, hey, I have alcoholism. My experience is alcoholism. I have a desire to stop drinking. I have a desire to stop using. I'm recovered. I am recovered. If you want to, I'm recovered. And I'm recovered. Because the idea that as we continue to give ourselves the message that we are broken, we never really do recover. We never do get to the other side. And recovery is actually recognizing that there's a power and a presence and a life that is everywhere, all knowing, all powerful, and it is living in, through, and as me. And I know that that might be a little much to swallow for some of us. But when we think about all the major religions, all of the philosophies, and we think about life itself is a higher power. It is the higher power. And the moment you get rid of your labels, the moment you clear away, I love doing I'll record it. I promise you, I will record it and post it on YouTube and post it on Facebook. It's my set aside prayer that I learned from Muji. And it actually anchors the truth of who I am. It is mind blowing that the moment we release these ideas that we are simply human and only human. You know, we have songs, I'm only human. No, I am not only human. I am the unique and unrepeatable, powerful, magnificent way that life shows up, that God shows up in human form. Who I am is a spiritual being having this human experience. I am the spiritual being in this body, and this body has a brain. And we have had it as humanity, we've had it mixed up. We think that we are our intellect, but we are not our intellect alone. We are mind, body, spirit. And so many times people have put aside the spirit part and just have taken care of the mind and body. And what I'm here to remind us of is that if we are to live in our wholeness, that we are to actually embrace spirit, that internal navigation, and that we must create from there and recognize and just for a moment, you know, when when holy books say, seek ye first the kingdom and all things shall be added onto thee, right? What do you think they're talking about, right? Right? So what's the kingdom? The kingdom is the place of the king or the queen, right? The most high, it's the high ranking. So if we seek first the dwelling place, if we seek first that kingdom, that queendom, if we seek first that holy place, like Laura was talking about, I am holy and whole. When I seek first the holy, the spirit, that life essence, that power, that presence, when I seek that first and I make that my priority, everything else is added on to me. Then my body straightens out. Then my mind straightens out. Then I can experience the abundance, the joy, the peace, the power, the presence, the harmony of life. But until then, if we're seeking the material things, if we're seeking to get right, you know, over here, and we're actually going at it back asswards, right? Like they say. So I am whole now. I wrote down that I must accept my ability to create. I gotta accept that I have created my life up until this point, that I have been a major participant of creating my life. And as such, when I continue to tell myself that I'm not enough or that I'm broken or that I am not whole, I am creating my life. So I have to accept the fullness that I am the divine in human form. I'm the unique and unrepeatable way that God shows up in human form. That I'm the predominant creative force in my life. That I'm the creator. See, because when I let other people tell me about who I am and then I believe them, I'm letting them create me, right? Because I'm the one choosing my thoughts, my feelings, my actions, my beliefs. So what is wholeness? Let's go ahead and define wholeness as we begin to bring this to a close. Wholeness is containing all components. It is complete. And you are already whole. You are whole right where you are. That power, that presence. I love you, Bill Wolf. So glad that you're with us this morning. That power, that presence, that life is right where you are, and you are whole. Now the key is to tap in within yourself, not outside of yourself. Tap in within yourself to experience that wholeness. So right where you are, just take a breath with me, because that was a mouthful. I got it. I got energized and excited about that message today. And as you just take a deep breath and close your eyes, notice the natural sense of stillness and that natural sense of silence. For some, there may be some chatter. Oh, why are you closing your eyes? What's going on? What's up? It's okay. There is, right where you are, this life energy, this life force, that life that separates you from a corpse. It's that energetic, it's that prana. It's that thing behind your breath. It's that energy that beats your heart and courses your blood through your veins. It's that thing that is causing your mind, your brain to function. It's that energetic that commanded you to digest breakfast, you to release that from your body which it no longer needs. That's where you find your wholeness. That is your wholeness. That wholeness is perfect. That wholeness doesn't begin somewhere and you end somewhere. That wholeness is who you are. So just silently say to yourself, today I experience my wholeness. Today I experience true freedom. Today I choose to focus on my wholeness. That is source, that is spirit, that is higher power. That wholeness that you're sensing right now is your source. It is your higher power. It is that life force that is living as you right now. That is your real ID right there. Seek that out just for a few minutes each and every day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Just seek it out. Make that conscious connection, because you're always connected, but make that conscious connection. And now gently open your eyes. And as you look around you, and as you feel this sense of wholeness, living from your wholeness, living from the place of I'm not broken. I make amazing choices for myself. I choose sobriety. I choose to eat healthy. I choose to see rightly. I choose to be and do the things that I love. And from that wholeness, from that place of peaceful power, that's where you make your choices from. That's where you help others from. But first, you got to go here. You got to go within to make that connection, to be consciously connected, and then open your eyes and live from here. So thank you, D. Sermons. And thank you, Patty and Bertha and Bill and Laura and Sunny Day and Carol and Elsa. thank you, each and every one of you who are just even watching. I'm encouraging you to comment. I'm encouraging you to follow me, not only here on Facebook, but to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sunshine Day, and become a regular part. I'm also inviting you to head over to my website, aspiritualremedy.com. Good morning, Farrell. I love you. aspiritualremedy.com, where you can see what I'm up to and what I'm offering. What I want to do is be your spiritual living coach. And so I come to you on Monday mornings just like this for a brief moment, but I want to be involved even more to help you catapult your life into your greatness, and that we walk this together. I want to be your spiritual guide. And so please connect with me. Know that you are loved. Have an amazing day, and recognize that right now I am whole. I am whole. Yes, you are. Know that you are loved. Have a great and fabulous day. See you next week.
Celebrate life. You celebrate your life. Celebrate the memories, the birds and the trees, the hugs and the kisses, the hits and the misses.
Don't wait till it's too late.
Don't wait till it's too late.
Love and appreciate.
Love and appreciate.
Show them that you care.
Show them that you care, and you'll always be there.
Yeah.
Celebrate life. Rejoice, rejoice. Celebrate life. Rejoice, rejoice. Celebrate life. Rejoice, rejoice. Celebrate life. Rejoice, rejoice. Celebrate life. Rejoice, rejoice.